The night sky erupts in a fiery inferno. A Ukrainian drone, a silent predator, delivers its deadly payload on a Russian oil refinery hundreds of miles behind enemy lines. This is not science fiction but the new reality of war, where drones have become as indispensable as tanks and artillery. The conflict in Ukraine has become a chilling demonstration of how drone warfare can disrupt traditional military strategies and redefine the battlefield. The economic impact of these attacks is undeniable. Russia, once a petro-state giant, is feeling the pinch as drone strikes cripple its oil infrastructure. The Kremlin's oil profits have plummeted, a testament to the devastating efficacy of these low-cost weapons against high-value targets. The world watches as the conflict unfolds, providing a real-time case study in the evolving nature of modern warfare. This is a war unlike any other, a conflict where the lines between conventional and asymmetric warfare are blurred. Ukraine, outgunned and outmanned, has turned to technology to level the playing field. Drones, once a niche capability, are now at the forefront of Ukraine's defense, proving their worth in the skies above the embattled nation. Before the conflict, Ukraine's drone program was nascent, overshadowed by Russia's military might. But necessity, the mother of invention, fueled an unprecedented transformation. In a matter of months, Ukraine's defense industry underwent a radical overhaul, shifting production to meet the demands of a 21st-century war. Ukraine's drone production has skyrocketed, a testament to the country's industrial ingenuity and the global support it has garnered. Factories, once producing civilian goods, have been repurposed to churn out a constant supply of drones, from small reconnaissance quadcopters to larger long-range attack platforms. The ingenuity of Ukrainian engineers, often working with limited resources, has been remarkable. They have adapted commercially available drones, equipping them with advanced optics, communication systems, and even improvised explosives to create a lethal and versatile arsenal. This shift from defense to offense signifies a paradigm shift in Ukraine's military thinking. Drones are no longer seen as mere reconnaissance tools, but as integral components of a multi-layered defense strategy. They provide Ukrainian forces with real-time intelligence, target acquisition capabilities, and the means to strike deep behind enemy lines, disrupting supply lines and demoralizing enemy troops. Ukraine's drone arsenal is as diverse as it is effective. Small, commercially available quadcopters, flown by soldiers on the front lines, provide critical real-time intelligence, allowing commanders to make informed decisions and react quickly to changing battlefield conditions. These eyes in the sky have become indispensable for reconnaissance, artillery spotting, and even guiding troops through urban warfare. But Ukraine's drone capabilities extend far beyond these tactical platforms. The country has developed and deployed a range of larger, more sophisticated drones capable of striking deep behind enemy lines. These long-range attack drones, armed with precision-guided munitions, have proven their worth in targeting Russian command centers, ammunition depots, and logistical hubs. One notable example is the modification of the Aeropract A-22, a light aircraft, into a long-range bomber. This ingenious adaptation allows Ukraine to deliver heavy payloads with pinpoint accuracy at distances exceeding 1,000 kilometers. The impact of these strikes on Russian infrastructure has been significant, disrupting supply lines, degrading logistical capabilities, and exacting a heavy toll on Russia's warfighting capacity. Section 4. Strategic Victories: How Drones Are Turning the Tide. The strategic impact of Ukraine's drone warfare doctrine is undeniable. Drones have provided Ukraine with an asymmetric advantage, allowing a smaller force to challenge a larger adversary. Striking deep behind enemy lines is now within reach of any military force embracing this technology. Ukrainian drone strikes have reduced Russian artillery fire rates. Targeting ammunition depots and logistical hubs has hampered Russia's artillery barrages. Destroying critical assets forces Russian artillery units to conserve ammunition. The psychological impact of these drone strikes is significant. The constant threat of Ukrainian drones erodes Russian morale. The element of surprise is now firmly in Ukraine's favor. Section 5. The Drone Doctrine: Integrating Unmanned Systems into Modern Warfare. Ukraine's success in integrating drones into its military strategy offers valuable lessons for other nations. It highlights the importance of adaptability, innovation, and a willingness to embrace unconventional tactics in an evolving battle space. The Ukrainian military, once reliant on Soviet-era doctrines, has demonstrated a remarkable ability to adapt, incorporating new technologies and evolving its tactics to counter a formidable adversary. The establishment of specialized drone units like the Drone Line Initiative and the Unmanned Systems Forces underscores Ukraine's commitment to integrating drones into its military structure. These units, comprised of skilled operators, technicians and strategists, are at the forefront of Ukraine's drone warfare doctrine, developing innovative tactics and pushing the boundaries of unmanned systems in modern conflict. The Drone Line Initiative, launched in early 2025, focuses on integrating drones into frontline operations, providing tactical units with real-time intelligence, reconnaissance, and close air support. This initiative highlights the evolving role of drones, shifting from strategic assets to force multipliers, enhancing the capabilities of ground troops and enabling them to operate more effectively in a fluid and dynamic battle space. Section 6. A global arms race drones reshape military spending. The conflict in Ukraine has sent shockwaves through the global defense industry, triggering a surge in military spending and a renewed focus on drone technology. The effectiveness of Ukrainian drone warfare, even against a technologically advanced adversary like Russia, has not gone unnoticed. Nations around the world are reassessing their own defense capabilities, recognizing the need to adapt to this evolving threat landscape. Global defense budgets have skyrocketed as countries prioritize investments in drone technology, artificial intelligence, and other cutting-edge capabilities. The era of large, expensive weapons platforms like tanks and fighter jets is giving way to a new paradigm where swarms of low-cost, highly effective drones can challenge even the most sophisticated military forces. This shift in military spending reflects a growing recognition that future conflicts will be fought not only with brute force but also with information dominance, technological superiority, and the ability to adapt quickly to changing circumstances. The conflict in Ukraine serves as a stark reminder that even small, technologically savvy nations can pose a significant threat to larger, more powerful adversaries, especially when they leverage the power of affordable, readily available technologies like drones. Section 7. The Future of Warfare, a New Age of Autonomous Conflict. The conflict in Ukraine offers a glimpse into the future of warfare, where artificial intelligence and autonomous systems play a prominent role. Tomorrow's battlefield will see human ingenuity and machine intelligence intertwined as nations strive for a technological edge. The autonomy of drones raises ethical and strategic concerns. As drones make independent decisions, the risk of unintended consequences increases. Clear guidelines and ethical frameworks are essential to ensure human judgment in military operations. The conflict in Ukraine reminds us that warfare is constantly evolving. Drones have democratized the battlefield, challenging traditional military doctrines. The world must address the ethical implications of advancing technology to ensure a future marked by responsibility and minimized human suffering.